We are getting ready to finally get hauled out.
What the heck? Is the tractor not enough to pull us? Oh my God. Sweet Jesus. I just pray this goes well.
So we could have lost the propeller over there. The part that holds the nut in has come out. The bearing is actually loose, like it's turning now. The whole bearing is turning. Which it wasn't doing it before, so thank the Lord we're here. So this is really frustrating.
Milky.
Yeah.
Heading out on our own with our hope in the clouds. And we're starting to see that we're onto something. Feel it coming, we'll keep running. Nothing in our way. We got what it takes. Here we go with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day. It's ours to take and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins.
We're here at Medina Bay Marina. We are getting ready to finally get hauled out and get our rudders taken care of. I've raised up the dinghy. We've got the engines warming up right now. And then in about 2 or 3 minutes, we're gonna go head over to the dock there, get tied off. Then they're gonna bring the trailer in the water and spend about 30 minutes getting everything adjusted, and then they're gonna haul us out of the water. So hopefully everything goes smoothly and we can get all this work done quickly and get back in the water and spend more time in Indonesia having fun.
Rob's got the 4 lines prepped so they can throw those off to the people who are going to walk our boat up onto the lift. All right, Rob's just gonna let go of the mooring lines and we're headed over to the trailer. I'm turning. I'm turning. You said turn. What does turn backwards mean? All right, the family is getting off the vessel. They've got it secured on the trailer. Rob is just closing the through holes last minute. All the through holes are closed?
Just about.
I love how we don't know if they're yelling or actually talking.
It's a lot of intense yelling going on. And we think, Rob was told we were getting off the boat, but we may be staying on for a lift. We don't know yet.
Are y'all ready to get off?
Yep.
All right.
All right, we were just told to stay on the boat. There's no small boat to take us ashore. Rob's just gonna go underneath and take a look.
Right.
We just used a piece of rope that Rob is holding right here.
That's it right there.
And then I walked it into the center of the mast to give them a measurement for down below.
Good. Yeah.
Just to double check that they're placing it in the right place.
Got it. Good. Thanks, sir. So they just confirmed the position of the mast so they can lift up. So we're a bit more narrow than they have. So hopefully everything's gonna work out.
Here we go.
Can you do the lead?
And this young man right here, let's see, is Peter. He's the owner of the marina. He's amazing. He's 76 years old and gets in the water every time a boat is launched. Really incredible man. All right, here we go. All right, they were just pulling us. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. This is slightly terrifying because he's trying to take the tractor up and it's just not moving and the boat's just bouncing up and down. All my God, did you feel that?
Yes, bouncing back and forth. I think it may have been like, I don't know.
Oh shoot, here we go again. What the heck? Is the tractor not enough to pull us? My stomach is oh my God. Sweet Jesus. I just pray this goes well. This is not quite as easy as our New Zealand haul out.
No, not at all.
Do you have confidence?
He's hauled heavier boats before, so I mean, I don't know what the deal is.
God. Okay, it seems better.
Now we're moving.
Oh my God! Sweet Lord, like, holy cow, that's worse than like a topsy-turn like roller coaster. Sweet Lord Almighty. Like, our bow is oh my God!
This is just nuts!
Holy day of emotions.
Yes.
Like we said, this life is full of highs and lows, and after the immense highs we had yesterday, I mean, this isn't a low, it's just intense pressure and stress that they're pulling your home out of the water on this trailer. Can't describe it, but happy that it looks like everything's going well. Davis, how was that?
Oh my gosh. You're so high out.
I know, but like, was your stomach not in knots, like with us like bouncing around?
No.
Wasn't expecting that. It wasn't quite as buttery smooth as Fungaray.
Is this your first time getting hauled out while still on the boat?
Yeah, I've never stood on the boat while I was hauled out.
How's it go?
Are we going up?
Yeah, we're gonna. So we could have lost the propeller over there. The part that holds the nut in
Yeah.
has come out.
Was it not Loctited?
It was the nuts are on there. It's like extended out now. We'll see how we can fix that. And our starboard side has water in it. So
3 months after she was hauled.
luckily I've got seals for both in case we need to do it. But Jesus, man. So here and then clip these so we can remove this because I've got replacement for this.
So while they are digging a hole so that they can drop our rudders into, Goom and someone else has already jumped forward and they're already dismantling the rudder and getting to work.
The little bolt screw that goes into the sail drive down here, I don't think it's a huge issue because I think that goes it goes into the bigger part and it just screws into there, and then the cone nut goes on here, and then that little thing goes on there to stop the cone nut from coming off, and that's come out. So I think we just need to take that out, put some red Loctite or whatever in the inside.
Red Loctite.
I'm gonna do red Loctite in that part.
See?
That, you know what? I just
Go
want
back
that.
and watch our video from our
Oh my God.
previous hold
I
out
don't know
in
if you put
Fungaray.
blue Loctite. We could probably go back with blue Loctite again, but G's and P's, man.
Trying to get
I just don't want that prop coming off or in the middle of an ocean. Barnacles, not much though.
Did you already push the pin back in?
So this is where it was. It was all the way against here, and now it's come out. So, yeah.
Alright, we'll address that.
And this,
The prop speed's been really good. All those barnacles.
it comes right off though.
That prop speed is magic. Davis wants to take a look at where we hit the reef and the damage that was done. I mean, it could have been so much worse, so we are incredibly blessed and thankful. I'll have to get a picture of that later so you can show your kids. The day the dad hit a reef in Vanuatu.
Man, we just had these off. We're taking them off all over again. They were disconnecting the rudders. And as soon as once they disconnected the rudders on the inside and they were free to return, he came down and he told me that the bearing is actually loose, like it's turning now. The whole bearing is turning, which it wasn't doing it before. So thank the Lord we're here.
That was also Rob's worst nightmare, was that the rudder would just turn and spin.
Here's the bearing. That's the bearing right here. You see this whole thing's turning. It's not turning right now because it's still free.
All right, engines have started and they're gonna put us in place. We got Peter back here directing them. Here we go again. Just reach out and climb a tree. Oh, our solar. Oh.
I'll have to watch what y'all spin now.
Oh, gracious. I hate power restriction. They've got us to our position and not a bad view for spending a couple of days on the hard. The guys have started digging the holes for our rudders to be dropped. So hopefully we'll get those dropped later on today. Rob's just making sure the boat is properly blocked.
So apparently where we're at in Vanuatu, I guess they were talking about having the water was very acidic and the land was very acidic. I don't know, but maybe because of that. But our anodes, these are brand new, and our anodes have never done that before. The other anodes were actually a lot in just about as good shape after two years. So I guess it's just the water over there having to do with being volcano and acidic and everything else over there, but that's crazy.
Gracious, I just had to walk over to immigration and show them we have this help of the boat passport book. You have to show it every port that you go to, and so I just went over and took care of that with the port captain, and they've already dropped the rudder. Did it come out easy? No?
Yeah, it did. But the ball is, the actual bearing is not moving.
That's our issue. So when we were in Whangarei and we needed to change the other one, we were told, and we kind of thought, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's why we did not fix this rudder or change this bearing. And I don't know. Maybe we should have, maybe we shouldn't. I don't know. I feel like it was a blessing that we ended up getting hauled out here. So I'm thankful to be hauled out again before we cross the engine.
So you should just be able to press it out now.
Yeah.
So everything has come out. This is the old tube, and they've got the bearing housing pressed out. So now we just got to get everything cleaned up and the old adhesive off, and we can begin to get the new bearings in. And that's day one. So that gives us like 6 days there, get everything set. How awesome is that? Look at our view. It's like almost like we're in the water still.
Could not ask for a better, more picturesque haul-out place. Good morning. It is day 2 of our haul-out, and man, what a difference it is sleeping on land. I much prefer to be out at anchor because your boat's pointed in the wind, so you get this cool breeze all night long. Not only a breeze, but it also helps with the bugs. But if you can see this way, all the smoke in the air, so there's just tons of smoke that you're breathing in all night. And then let me show you, I think you can see it from here. There is a Muslim temple right next door to this marina, and they have a huge loudspeaker, and the call to prayer is around 4:30 in the morning, and it lasts, I don't know, 30 minutes, and it is just loud, 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 like right in your ear. And when we were out at anchor, we didn't hear that. So just a couple of differences between, you know, being out on anchor and away from the city, and then being right here on land. Not not necessarily bad, just different. Oh, is he putting it in?
He's test fitting the bearings into the holes, and he's saying that this one over here is the reason it probably was failing was because it wasn't glued up far enough, so it wasn't tight. So they're going to add some more fiberglass to the hull to make it to where the ring sits and it's all tight, so it shouldn't twist.
So can that get done today?
Huh?
Can that get done today?
They're going to do the fiberglass today. Then they're going to set the thing tomorrow. So we're going to do probably both of those and set it tomorrow, but we're good.
And then they've already got fiberglass work going on the bottom.
Yeah, they're doing the fiberglass work down on the bottom, so that's getting grinded out, and it's got to dry a little bit, and then they'll be able to do some bonding and then some painting.
Man, so they're like on it.
I'll tell you what, man.
We just think it is such a blessing that we did not get hauled out in Australia, because just from what we'd heard from our friends that had work done in Australia, it was really hard getting labor workers to come work on the boat. When they did, everything was slow. I mean, here it's like as soon as we were hauled out of the water, people were on this boat like getting things done. It's really been impressive.
All right, so this is really frustrating. We've got some guys down there, they're grinding away where we hit the reef, just to kind of get us through some clean fiberglass so we can get some more glass on there and get it painted and get it all nice and pretty again. And on the starboard keel, there is looks like chunks of filler that have fallen out the bottom of it. So it looks like when it was in the moorings, they just put, you know, any kind of little damage they had, they would just put a little filler in there and just paint and go. So we're gonna go ahead and grind that out and get it fixed, and hopefully we can get everything done within the 5 days that we're allowed here on the hard.
And get it fixed more correctly.
Yeah. So they have to build this area up right here about 5 millimeters, because the hull thickness right here is not thick enough for the bearing, and when the collar fits on top of the bearing, they want it to fit snug around here so it can't pull it back and forth. So when it's adhered to the hull, it's not going to spin. So they need to build this area up, and we'll get that done today.
Milky.
Yeah. Oy. Yuck. We got lots going on right now. They're working on the keels here. Just got this keel over here. It's sanded. So they've cleaned it up over on this side. Got it grinded down. Get a little sanding done, and then get a couple of layers of glass. And then we'll get her sanded down, get it painted, and we'll be good to go. Hard at work cleaning everything up. Getting the rings done right here for the bearings. And we've got this sail drive taken apart. Had water in there. Very busy day here underneath Paradise Falls. Alright, we just checked the sail drive right here, and there's no water and oil here, so we are good to go. Alright, we've got it all back together now. Just got to put oil in her. She'll be good to go. I got to get the glue, because they're going to put the adhesive on tonight. And they'll let it cure for a couple of days, and they're going to put the tube on and put the rudder on, and boom, we should go.
And it is 5:30 at night. They showed up before 8 o'clock this morning. They have worked all day today.
Yeah, all that.
So in 2 days, they have gotten
all the work done.
Do they just have to paint tomorrow?
The fiberglass work is just about completed. All we got to do is do a final sanding, a little patch, like a little bonding. And
like, could not be happier with this place.
This is awesome. The fiberglass down there, the shiny part around the bearing, they put new thicker pad there, so it makes it a lot sturdier for them to actually so it doesn't turn. That's the whole thing, is to get that tight enough so it fits in there so tight that it's not going to ever turn again. So we are using Sika 291 to adhere the bearings to the hull and also to adhere the rudder tubes and everything else.
So being here at Medina Bay, they have a saltwater cafe right across the boatyard. So tonight, Rob and Davis walked over and got us dinner because we have the most incredible view off the back of our boat. And Davis, he branched out and tried a chicken sandwich that he really liked. And today you're having what?
I told you I
Mia goreng.
Mia goreng.
And what did you say?
It's honestly very good.
Thanks for trying. And Rob and I are on this nasi goreng that we really, really like. So we're gonna have dinner and enjoy our beautiful view.
So we rented motorbikes today, and we are gonna go to the zoo, some waterfalls, and a temple.
Since it was the weekend and no work was being done on the boat, we decided to rent scooters again and check out the Lombok Wildlife Park, where you get to feed the animals and have direct interaction.
Thank you.
Sukri.
Sukri. And he's our tour guide today around the park.
Okay.
22 Mona, 24 Rika.
So I will tell you, we really went back and forth about coming to this place because if you read Google reviews, you get mixed reviews. But we've talked to locals, we've talked to the owner of the marina, and they know the owner of this wildlife park, and they've tried to rehab these animals. And these are the few animals that are doing the interactions that when they tried to rehab them and put them back with their people, they kind of got rejected. So they were getting depressed and they were getting sad. So they brought them here so they can interact with people, and that kind of perked their spirit, so they get their own interaction.
Hi. Don't peck my eye out. I can do that. This is beautiful.
There's your crocodile, honey.
But this is an Indonesian crocodile from Borneo.
Our tour guide was a wealth of information, and we had such a great time learning about each of the animals and feeding them.
Top of the mouth.
There you go, look at that.
Can touch, madam. Can touch.
It's rubbing his belly.
Feeding and touch. Feeding and touch.
Oh, here's our Australian crocodile. Holy cow.
The cool thing is there's maybe 5 other families in this whole wildlife park that are walking around. It's just the coolest thing.
Davis, what did you think of this?
That's pretty cool.
Interacting with the holy cow, there's no elephant.
Oh, they're bathing the elephant over there. Just feeding them.
So here you can actually pay and you can bathe the elephants. But nobody in our family wanted to bathe the elephants. So did you enjoy today?
Oh, I had a great time today. I mean, it's a small but pretty diverse little park. The animals
Are really, really well cared for. The enclosures are really big. I mean, I know they touch the animal, but that's actually good for this elephant because he was getting lonely and depressed. So, I mean, I wasn't sure about coming here, but it is a beautiful, beautiful experience. After spending several hours at the wildlife park, we set out to find another waterfall and hopefully find some Independence Day festivities.
So if you're going to come and see these waterfalls, it's best to bring your bathing suit because to go see waterfall number 3 and 4, you have to cross a river and it's like waist deep, and we didn't bring any of that. Now you're watching an Indonesian marching band.
I know, right?
Never thought you'd be doing that. What's going on? This is day 4 of being on the hard.
So-
Can you tell me what's going on today?
Yeah, so they're getting ready to install the rudders back, and when we had the boat painted, they didn't paint this because they didn't drop this rudder, so it gives me an opportunity to go ahead and get this painted right here, and then I'm going to go ahead and start getting some sanding done and do the touch-ups where they did the repairs. So that's my job today.
So we have one rudder in, and they're getting ready to test fit the next rudder.
dikit. Ya, sedikit sekali.
All right, the guys are finished with the rudders for today. What they've done is last week on Friday they set the actual bearing. Today they set the rudder tube. They put the rudders up and set the rudder tube. So now the rudder tube's got to cure for a couple of days. They're going to let it set up for 24 hours and they're going to drop the rudders, do some final adjustments, put the rudders back in and assemble everything back, make sure everything's good, make sure everything's straight. And then probably Wednesday during high tide, we should be able to get back in the water, hopefully.
So that would be 48 hours from now because today is Monday.
Yep. So that's not too bad, I don't think.
How's it going?
I mean, what time is it?
It's 5:30.
It's 5:30.
Dinner's almost ready.
Probably since 9:45 this morning, and
But he's got everything touched up.
Yep.
Our rudders are on.
Rudders are on. I touched the rudders up. They had some little spots that you wanted to touch up, and then the 2 keels are touched up. I gotta wait to do the underneath the chocks, and I have the paint, so we went ahead and put another coat of paint along the boot line, so the water line, so that's helpful.
Because that's what gets scrubbed the most.
That's what gets scrubbed the most, so we did that, and then just little touches here and there just to...
But after our beautiful bottom job, now it just looks kind of like patchwork quilt.
Not bad. I went ahead while we were doing it, because this gets like the most wear and tear, as it's always in the front, not always getting hit, so I went ahead and put some more, 3 more coats right up here in the front. On both hulls, so, and I did the same thing on the keels. In the front of the keels, I did the same thing. So hopefully that helps out a lot. Done. He said everything is good to go. We are, everything's back together, put together, and we're ready to go back in the water.
So cure time for everything for this was 4 days.
Yeah.
So they had off for the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So in and out of the water, 4 days to get these things done. The bottom, the fiberglass where we hit the reef, that's all been repaired. Rob painted that yesterday, so we are ready to go back in the water.
Ready to go back in the water. We'll see what the schedule looks like now with the Haulout trailer. So.
And Rob just took our laundry over to the marina office. They don't have laundry facilities here, but there is a lady, I guess, in the village that does it. So we're happy to support the local village to do it, so that way we don't have to use our resources, our water and electricity to do it. So she's going to do that today, return that tomorrow, and then hopefully we will get put back in the water tomorrow. Honestly though, being on the hard, this has been, I dreaded. I did not have a good Haulout experience last time because it was just hot and dusty, and this has been the most beautiful yard, and it's actually been a pleasant experience. Cannot complain one bit. How about you?
I like it. I mean, we're beachside, so I mean, that's kind of a great benefit. And, all right, splashing at 2 p.m. today.
Woohoo!
So they're gonna come, hopefully they'll come lift us up, and we'll get the bottoms of the keels painted, and maybe 2 coats of that, and then at 2 o'clock they'll drop us in the water.
We're good to go.
Hopefully everything's working right perfect. So.
Trailer is coming to get us. Rob's checking all the through holes. Good over there?
Good over here.
Do we need to go inside and
How's
look?
that look down there?
Huh?
How's that look down there? No water coming in.
Nope, no water.
All right. Start them up.
Start your machine.
Whew. She is dirty.
Okay, Davis. You're neutral
Yep.
until we push you off manually.
Okay. That's
Slowly,
fine.
slowly.
Yep.
Nanti langkah itu bisa turun cepat kan? Daripada kanan.
We're off. Oof. Davis, did you go check the inside through holes?
Langkah depan turun. Depan turun.
Oh my gracious. Ah. We are free. Get the line. Get the line. Tarima Cassie. Throw. Thank you. Tarima Cassie. Woo. Holy cow. Thank you. Have a wonderful trip. Oh well, we are safely back in the water and we're gonna go pick up a mooring. All right, high five.
Woo! Where's the camera?
We're back in the water.
Back in the water.